We up and rolling? Okay. Well, obviously, really proud of this football team, the resilience, the fight for 4 quarters. And it was a great football game, back and forth, both teams making plays and responding. And obviously, really happy for our guys to come out on top. These guys have been working, believing, and they were able to finish the thing in the 4th quarter. They had some great performances, really in all phases. But we got a special running back that makes a difference. And we got a defense that can, they got the ball 2 minutes or so, and we get some timeouts, and they get that crucial stop for us then to be able to finish the game on offense. So obviously really happy and proud of these guys, and this is a special win.
Jonathan, what does this one mean for you in terms of where you're building the program?
I think it's huge. I mean, this is a good football team we played, and those guys have won a bunch of games over the last few years. And anytime you rivalry game, you want to make it a rivalry, and now getting on top, it does a lot for the program.
The third down play where Tristan didn't get in the end zone, and he came up. Can you just kind of talk through that? What happened there? He came and kind of laid down on the field?
Well, it started with a little bit of confusion. So we run the play on third down, and the clock's running, and of course, is he in? Is he not? We go out to more or less, hey, I want to call a timeout because I don't want the thing to just continue to go. If we're short, obviously I want them to review it, to look at it. So they did a good job communicating throughout of what were the circumstances, and they took a look at it on third down, called us short. He takes the injury. I think he's going to be fine, but it's like a hamstring or something. And how about that? Chance Nolan goes in for his first college football play in Division I, probably the biggest play of the game, and he gets it done.
What did you say to Chance before he went in?
Nothing. I didn't say anything to him.
Why did you choose to go with Chance over Coletto?
Just because the play we were going to run, Chance had way more reps. We did consider Coletto for the short yardage like we had done earlier in the game, but we decided on the sneak again, and so that's Chance's play.
Has Chance had much in practice worked on going under center?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he gets reps with the ones a bunch, with Eldridge, and so that wasn't a concern.
I mean, Jonathan, you've been a quarterback before. Just what do you think is going through his head on that sideline when he sees Tristan go down?
You're going to have to ask him. Look, we feel good about the guy. He's continued to work and improve. I think he's got a bright future here. He can make some plays with his legs and his throwing ability. So,
Yeah, Jonathan, what does this game say about Tristan? Just the last few games that the passing game has been a little bit a work in progress. Just how has he kind of progressed and matured into this situation?
Yeah, he made some big time plays today. That scramble for a first down late in the game, and the kid's resilient now. He keeps on working. I think our passing game showed up tonight. I thought receivers making some plays for him. He made some nice throws, made a couple plays with his feet. He played well enough for us to win this game.
Jermar might not get the recognition he deserves, Coach, and in fact, he just said as much. Why do you think that is?
Well, look, I think he deserves some recognition. I mean, he's a big time back. I think everybody sees it, and a lot of people say it. I know he's a guy in our locker room that we appreciate because not only just the production he has on Saturdays, but the way he goes about things on the day-to-day, how hard he works. He deserves a lot of recognition.
Coach, what did you see on defense that changed at halftime? I mean, the first half, you guys were giving up big chunks of plays, and then you really tightened it up. What did the Ducks do, or what did you see that you could adjust?
Yeah, we busted a coverage early, in the first half and gave him a huge play there. We needed to wrap up and tackle better. We got another sprung for a touchdown. We didn't wrap the guy up. And so at halftime, I think we just calmed him down. And I think that's shown up even this season, earlier games of come in halftime, make some adjustments, calm down a little bit on defense. And we play a whole lot better in the second half.
Coach,
Jonathan,
go ahead.
Jonathan, where does this rank among, overall moments since you started coaching here?
Well, it's right up there. There's no question. I mean, we've won some games since I've been here, but this is a big win. There's no other way to say it. Playing a good football team with, again, I know it's a rivalry. We got respect for that team now. They do a good job with it. They got good players. They get a good job of coaching. And that's why they win a bunch of games. So it's a big win.
Bradford and Koby Taylor, talk about their performances tonight.
Huge. I mean, some tough catches. Bradford was productive. I don't know, got the exact stats, but Bradford gets 8 catches, critical. Koby had a huge catch on, I think it was 4th down, low ball that he pulled in. So, and again, those guys deserve to play well because they practice hard. They're good players, and they kept battling through. A lot of criticism in first couple of weeks on our passing game. Those guys showed up.
What was when you guys got inside the 10 there on 1st and goal? Was your thought just to keep running the ball with the clock and everything, so you didn't give Oregon a lot of time? Or
yeah, we had enough time. It was 1st and goal, but there was enough time. We had some timeouts, and so there was no panic. And I was a fan of giving the ball to Jermar again, down to the 2, and then once we got to the 2, felt confident with the sneak and finally got it on 4th down.
So, Coach, you'd sort of referenced how long it took to get there on the 4th down. What was it like watching that called short again and again after what just happened at Washington a few weeks ago?
Yeah, it's in the back of your mind, but again, we had another snap and knew that we could get it in on 4th down, and so it is what it is, and it took 4 downs, and we got it done.
Jaydon talked about how, as an in-state kid, this rivalry, he just knows the heart of it so well. As somebody who played here, I imagine it feels similarly. Can you put into context what this rivalry is and sort of the fact that it has been very lopsided towards the Ducks in recent years, what this win means for this program?
Well, yeah, it means a ton. And I actually told the team that after in the locker room that it means a ton to a lot of people, not just the guys sitting in that locker room. I mean, it's too bad that Beaver Nation couldn't have been filled in Research Stadium right now. And to have a win like this, the celebration that would took place, we miss those Beaver Nation so much. And because it means a lot to so many. Especially our in-state kids, like you mentioned Jaydon, but we got a bunch of guys from this state, and for them to be victorious is huge.
Jonathan, the end of the game is what people are going to talk about, but during the first half, was there an eerie feeling at all, just with the fog coming down, and was it hard to see on the field? Or?
I asked the guys up in the press box the same thing, because even the replays on the screen, there was a bunch of fog going. On the field, you could see pretty well. I was thinking about the first half, if we were trading, they were scoring touchdowns, we were kicking a couple field goals, and that was going to be a problem if that continued. But there's a bunch of critical plays in the first half that made a difference.
This might get kind of forgotten with all the craziness at the end, but your guys' defensive stop to get you in the 2-minute drill. Just how big was that?
Oh, it's huge. That was game changing. We get stopped on 4th down. We got no momentum whatsoever. We did have the 3 timeouts, and for them to get 3 plays and get the stop like that. And really we were able to save 1 timeout, which was critical as well. So that's why I get all 3 phases made huge differences in this game. Bradford again sets up a score with a punt return, and the defense obviously on that possession.
Coach, it seems like Tristan was more willing to throw the ball away instead of trying to force and make a big play. Was that a big step you saw him take today this week?
Yeah, that was improvement right there. I mean, there's a couple of times he's throwing the ball. One of them's a very similar play that we called that he throws the interception on the previous week. So he was awesome with the ball. I don't think we turned it over tonight. Got a couple of turnovers defensively, and that was a factor in the game.
Koby, when you guys got the ball on that last drive, what was the feeling on the sideline?
We were ready, man. We were ready. We're always just asking for the defense to give us opportunity, and they gave us that opportunity, and we were able to capitalize and finish. And it was a 4-quarter fight, and we got the result we wanted.
What was Tristan like during the that 4th quarter? He seemed like he just grew up in this game.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm so proud of Tristan. Just proud of the whole team. We kept fighting, and nobody worried, and we just stuck to what we were doing, and we got the result.
What's it like from your vantage point? I don't know how often you get to watch him, but actually watching Jermar do what he does.
Hey, that boy's special. 2 games in a row, he got 80-yard touchdown runs, and definitely makes our job a lot easier on the outside. So glad he's my teammate, and it's just a great team win.
Hey, what about the fact that you guys beat your rival and it's been a while. How do you feel about that? What does it mean to you?
It feels good for sure. No, definitely going to celebrate this one. And, this is probably the biggest game of the season, beating your rival. And, it's a really great feeling.
Koby, what was the talk like there at the end of the third quarter, knowing you guys were hanging in here and had a really good chance to win it?
We were good. We were just staying with it. And, nobody was panicking. And we knew we still had a shot. We knew we were capable of. And, we just wanted the opportunity, and we got that opportunity.
What was going on there when Tristan went down with an injury? You guys were all huddled around him. What were you guys talking about? I mean, Chance had never played in a game before.
Yeah, we're just trying to see what the refs were saying and to try to figure out what the best call was going to be and if we had our timeout or not. The coaches did a great job, and we got it in.
Hey, what about that play you had second half? You got behind the defender and you almost scored, but what a clutch play that was. Talk about that one.
Yeah, I'll probably get some laughs in the meeting room. Can't get tackled at the 2. But, just did my job and made the play and, set up a scoring drive.
Is there a way to sum up what Jefferson means to this team?
It means a lot. He's a hard worker. He shows up every day and does his thing and just pushes everybody better. And just glad he's our teammate and appreciate him. And
Question for Jermar.
Jermar, did you have a feeling coming into this game that you were going to do something special?
I come in a game, every game, always confidence in our play and what our team can do.
How much more confident were you after that 82-yard run to start off the game?
I was a lot more confident. It picked up the sideline energy. We was all turned up and just ready to go.
Jermar, this is your 4th straight game over 100 rushing yards. How do you feel about that?
It feels great, but I got to give a big shout out to my O-line. They've been working really hard off season. Both of us, Coach Mihalik is a really good coach and coached them guys up really well.
Jermar, to be able to do that in this rivalry game, I mean, what exactly does that mean to you?
It means everything. I've been here for the past 2 years. We lost against Oregon, and last year I really want to, what happened last year. I really wanted to redeem myself.
226. Is that the number you're looking for?
There we go.
Jermar, could you just expand on that? You obviously got cut off there. Could you expand on what you were just saying about redeeming yourself?
I obviously wanted to redeem myself from last year, what happened in that fumble. So I knew coming in this year, I studied hard. I was really ready for this game and, try not to make any mistakes.
Jermar, could you talk early in the game? They get the quick score, and once again, you come up with that long run and showed that burst of speed. Talk about that play.
It was a wide zone play. The play wasn't going to me at first, and then Tristan audibled it to a wide zone play. And when they caught it, I saw the defense was unadjusted, so I knew it was gonna be a big hole. So I went through it. Saw daylight.
Jonathan's been talking about how good Tristan is at that pre-snap stuff and getting you guys in the right look. I mean, how much does that help you?
Help me?
Yeah.
It helped us a lot. It's really great. He's really a smart quarterback. He knows defenses, coverages, and different safety rotations. So he knows what he's doing back there.
Jermar, that third down play, 3rd and 1 there at the goal line, and Tristan's trying to sneak it in. You look like you were trying to push him in. Just kind of talk about what happened there and what you were seeing.
I tried my hardest to push him, man. Right before the play, my coach was like, push him in, because I wasn't before, because I was too far. They told me I scooted up and, tried to help him.
Jermar, could you take us back to last year in the aftermath of that game and what happened with you? What was that like? How long did it take you to kind of get over that moment?
Me, I don't really let stuff stick to me and stick to my head. Otherwise, it's going to get worse. So I really just got over it in about a day or two. I just knew to come back and work hard this offseason, get ready for them this season.
Can you kind of describe how physical this Oregon defense is with their linebackers?
They were really physical, especially number 1, number 5. There was 41. That was definitely physical. I remember 41 from last year. So they're a physical defense for sure.
Hey, Jermar.
How do you feel like you rank among the best running backs in the country, and do you feel like you get the recognition you deserve?
I really don't feel like I get the recognition I deserve. I just got to put my head down, keep working hard, and just God. The only person that knows is God.
Does that get old? Does it get annoying being overlooked?
I mean, I know I've been underrated all my life, so I'm just used to it.
Did that factor into the way you kind of approach this game?
Definitely, I was raised to always work hard and work for anything that I get. So I knew coming in this game, I had to really work hard this practice and really study some film.
Hey, Jermar, I hopped on here late, so excuse me if you've already been asked this, but after the first 2 tries, you guys try to get in the end zone, that final drive. What was it like seeing that called short back to back and knowing what just happened at Washington a few weeks ago?
It was crazy. I knew the first quarterback sneak he got in for sure. I've seen it, but we can't control it. So we tried it again, didn't work. Tristan got hurt, and then Chance came in and it stepped up big time for us.
Jermar, did you say anything to Chance when he stepped up there before the 4th down play?
I just said before he stepped up.
Yeah. Did you say anything or anybody say anything to him?
I didn't really say nothing to him. I was just like, "Come on, we all need this. Like, you're gonna be straight. Just focus on the game and this play right now."
In practice every day, just for Chance to get that moment and get that game-winning touchdown. Just how cool is that?
Can you repeat it?
You guys see how hard Chance works in practice every day. Just how cool is it to see him get that moment?
It's really great. He works hard, really hard in practice. I see he spend time after the practice watching film on his own. So it's great to see him, step up and make a play like that.
How does this game and your performance rank among your best in college? Where does this rank among your games and performances?
I just feel like it's number 1, this win is really big, rivalry game. That's really all I can say. One of the biggest games I've played in.
Andrzej, what happened? What changed in the second half for you guys defensively?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
What changed for you guys in the second half defensively?
Honestly, we just made the adjustments that we needed to. I think Tibbs called some great calls, defensive calls, and we weren't fitting things up, the right way the first time, in the first half. And so, moving forward into the second, we just challenged ourselves, to do your job, and to just trust your teammates. And man, this was a great team win, I think, just all around.
You've been here for 5 years. What does this mean to you guys? Mean to you?
I'm ecstatic. I'm so happy for my guys. I'm so happy for this team. And shoot, man, this win just it makes me happy. And we're gonna enjoy this, and then get ready for our next opponent.
You had a career high for tackles for loss. It's been a while since you've had a really big impact on the game because of your injury last year. What part of that did that mean to you?
Like I said before, man, I think that Coach Tibbs called some great plays to put us in some great positions. And when my number was called, man, I just tried to do my best to make the play every chance that I got. And so, like I said, man, I just think that I don't even know. Like I'm just really happy, man, at the end of the day.
You guys get that stop on Oregon's final drive to get the ball back to Tristan. Just how ecstatic were you guys after that?
I mean, were you watching the game on TV? I mean, I think you can kind of tell. Man, it was pretty crazy. This was a crazy game. You know, college football is a long game, and man, it was a lot of fun. You know, shout out to Oregon. You know, they were a hell of a team, and you know, we just played our asses off today. And oh, excuse my language. I'm so sorry. Yeah, but yeah.
Is there a way to describe how important Jermar is to your guys' team?
I mean, you guys know, he's a heck of a player, heck of a teammate, and you know, in my opinion, I think he's the best there is. But you know, you guys saw tonight. He's a heck of a player, a game changer, and home run hitter.
Hey, Andrzej, what was
Yeah.
that locker room like tonight?
I think you could imagine. You know, excited, joyful, very thankful, because at the end of the day, you know, this is a blessing, and you know, this opportunity, you know, this game, the outcome, you know, everyone's pretty healthy, as far as I know, and so, you know, these are all blessings, and so with that, I just want to thank God, you know, and man, just a great night.
Does this feel like the biggest win for you guys since you've been here?
I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't know, man. I still haven't even digested this whole thing. You know, I came straight from the locker room up here, so I'm, you know, still kind of riding the adrenaline, the wave. You know, this is all crazy. You know, so when I go home, I'm gonna let this kind of sink in. Watch the tape, and you know, like I said, get ready for the next opponent.
Hey, Andrzej, one last question.
Absolutely.
Throughout the week, you know, everybody kind of not downplayed Oregon, but they didn't really kind of want to talk about any hype. Does this game mean more to you guys?
What do you mean? I'm sorry. I didn't mean that to sound bad. What do you mean by that?
No, I mean, is this game circled? I mean, is this a game you guys look forward to every year?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. You know, ever since I've been here, this is one of the games that I've always been excited to play in. You know, rivalry games I think are circled, you know, for everyone across the country. And so this was a game that, you know, we were definitely looking forward to playing. You know, I think the focus was on us this week. And I think just overall, like, you know, we worked really, really hard. Both coaches, staff members, my teammates, myself, man, we all worked so hard. And, you know, I'm just glad that we could get this outcome as a team because, you know, I think it means a lot to this program and it means a lot to us. I know it means a lot to me. And, yeah, man, like I said, I'm just so thankful to just be in this position, you know, playing football and for this win.
Jaydon, what's this one mean to you as an in-state guy?
Man, I mean, these are the moments that you kind of dream about, you know, as a kid growing up here. So yeah, I mean, it means a lot, you know, for me as an in-state kid because, you know, the rivalry is so close to home. But I mean, for our team, this is huge, and you know, that's the best part about it is, you know, how big of a win it is for, you know, not just me but all of us.
Jaydon, do you think the fog today had effect on the game? Like, was it hard to play in the fog? Could you even see?
Did you say, did the fog have a effect on the game?
I mean, like, was it hard to like see throughout the game? Like, for example, a lot of people didn't know you had that pick because the fog was in the way. So, did the fog really have an effect on anything, really?
I mean, it was foggy, but I don't think so.
Hey, Jaydon, you originally had committed to play for Oregon. How big then was this game then for you to come out and ball out like that and then come out with the win?
And I guess the only thing I could do is, you know, thank God for, you know, leading me to decide to, you know, take a chance on myself and become a Beaver. Yeah.
Then you guys get that that 3-and-out stop to get the ball back to the offense so they can score that game-winning touchdown. Just how excited were you guys after that?
I mean, we were excited, but there's still a lot of game left to play. We still had to go punch the ball in, and then once the offense was within striking distance, it was all about preparing for that last drive. So there's guys excited, but the leaders on the team I felt did a good job of keeping the guys level-headed and having the players understand that we still have to go out there and execute for one more last drive, and we were able to do that and come away with the win.
Yeah, what are you saying to guys in that moment?
Chill out. Chill out. There's still time left. We still have to do our jobs, and we do our jobs, we win this game.
Jaydon, was there a moment in the first half or halftime with the defense where you guys kind of got together and just settled yourself down or talked about changes you needed to make? Because things seemed to click after a while for you.
I mean, no, it's all about execution. I've said it again. I mean, I've said it before. I'll say it again. Our coaches put us in positions to be successful every single game. I mean, there hasn't been a game where our coaches haven't put us in positions to be successful. So it's from within, man. It's from within those 11 guys who are on the field, just going out there and, playing together and executing. And we executed well enough today to get the win.